One of my biggest pet peeves is being stuck in traffic for hours. You're sitting there doing nothing. It's just the biggest waste of time. Every night when I drive home, I spend an hour on the road. So I figured, why not make that time useful? Seeing that I'm a drummer, I brought a drumstick along, and I just use my stick with my right hand and my left hand to drive to learn new rhythms and keep my wrists in shape. I'll tap out some new beats on my steering wheel. My steering wheel really catches it. Gets a lot of beating on. Learn different rhythms for jazz. Sometimes do both hands. When you're playing the stick, you try to not move your wrist so much, but use more of your little finger or your index finger and middle finger to make the stick go faster by just tapping it on the bottom to give it a much quicker response, like this. My wrist is not moving so much, but my fingers are moving fast at the bottom to give it a much faster beat. Normally, if I was doing this just with my wrist, I'd get really tired after a few minutes and wouldn't be able to do it. But doing it this way, it's a lot less energy burned up, and you can play much faster for a much longer period of time. Even my stick shift gets a beating on when I'm driving home. Another thing I like to do when I'm driving, which is really boring if I wasn't driving and just sitting in my room doing nothing, is trying to learn how to spin my stick or twirl my stick in my hand. You grab it by your thumb and forefinger, spin around your middle finger, ring finger, back to your little finger, grab it with the index finger and bring it around again, and you start right where you started off again in the first one. You're right back where you started from. Do that again. So index and thumb, spin it around, your middle finger, ring finger, little finger, grab it with your index finger and thumb and bring it around, and you're right back where you started from. If you do a little faster, it looks like this. And then if you get really good at it, which why I'm doing this in the car to practice, you can start spinning it around pretty fast. As you can see, I'm still having trouble with it, but getting better. I got to be careful though. Sometimes the stick goes flying and smashes into my radio, and I'm afraid I'm going to damage my car one of these days. People look at me kind of funny sometimes, like, what are you doing? I'm just practicing. I want to be able to go really fast, but this is about as fast as I can get it to go right now. And you can see I'm still having trouble with it. So that's what I do. Instead of sitting in traffic stuck there for hours doing nothing, I try to make my time useful. So that's what I do when I drive home from work every day, and at least it keeps me busy, and next thing I know I'm home. It works.